In this video, let's take a look at the confirmed banners for the 5.1 update and also predict the 4-star characters. Save up to 20% on Genesis crystals at lootbar.gg. All you need is your UID and server. Link in the description. Let's start with the confirmed 5-star characters. In the first phase, you will see Xilonen. She is already officially confirmed, so nothing new here. If you're wondering why she's in the second phase, most characters are released in the first phase, and the same goes for Xilonen. Another character in the first phase is going to be the first Chiori rerun. Chiori was released back in 4.5, so it's around time for her rerun. I know what you're thinking. Then where is Wriothesley? Honestly, no one knows when he will rerun. Moreover, it seems that he won't be in 5.2 either, so I don't really know when we will see his rerun. But I think it will most likely be in the first half of Natlan rather than in the second, so we should see him before 5.5. Now on to the second phase. The first character is Nahida. Her case is very simple. The main event in 5.1 is going to be the Sabzeruz Festival, an event directly related to Nahida. On top of that, Nahida will have her birthday in the 5.1 update. So, combining all those reasons, she is getting a rerun in 5.1. As for the second character in the second phase, it's going to be a Hu Tao rerun. This banner lineup was first shared by Hakshin and reposted by many trustworthy sources. Moreover, insiders currently have a 9-version streak of predicting the banners, so there's a very good chance that the lineup I mentioned will be the final one. Now let's move on to something that even insiders struggle to predict: 4-star characters. If we had a new character in 5.1, it would be a bit easier to predict. But, as you may already know, there is no new 4-star character in the next version. First, we will most likely see Goru here. He always appears with Geo 5-star characters like Ido, or his last appearance in the 4.5 banners with Chiori. As I said, both Xilonen and Chiori will be in the first phase, and considering that Goro boosts defense, which both of these characters scale from, it's very likely we'll see him there. The next character might be Kole. The reason is her last banner was back in 4.2, and as I mentioned, the main event is going to be in Sumeru, so there's a very good chance to see at least 2 4-star characters from that region. Another possible character from Sumeru could be Dori. Now for the second phase. According to HomDGCat, Kuki Shinobu's trial lineup was modified, which means she may be in one of the 5.1 banners. If that turns out to be true, you can expect her in the second phase with Nahida since they have very good synergy together. Shinobu's last banner was also in 4.2, the same as Kole's, so it's been some time since her banner. As for the last 2 characters, it might be Charlotte and Heizu reruns. Charlotte was also in the 4.2 banner, and it was her only appearance, meaning there have been no reruns for her. But what about Heizu? Can you guess when his last rerun was? It was way back in 3.7, making him the 4-star character with the most time between reruns. I thought he would appear in 5.0 since we had Kazuha and Raiden banners. Developers usually rerun 4-star characters with the same element as the limited 5-star, so rerunning him with Kazuha seemed the most reasonable. But no, and he's not in the second phase either, so we should see him sooner or later. That was the confirmed 5.1 banners and my 4 stars prediction. I will try my luck on the Xilonen banner. What about you? Who are you going to pull for in 5.1? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to save up to 20% on Genesis crystals, visit lootbar.gg. All you need is your UID and server. The link is in the description.